Hello and welcome to the 2022 Transform Our World Youth Summit. My name's Liz and I'll be hosting today's session, Taking Care with Our Power. You can engage and interact with this session by using the Slido function on your screens, and a member of our Transform Our World team is on hand to answer any questions in the chat that you might have. So, what is power? What does it look like to you? Have a think, and can you add something into the chat? So, what is power? Is it being in charge? Is it strong muscles? Is it telling people what they can and can't do? Is it strength or the right to do something? Is it electricity, engines, or the skill or ability to do something? Is it a superhero power to transform? Or machinery? Could it be lightning, huge waves, or lions? Well, power can be all these things. Do you have power? Do I? Take a moment to have a think. Does the person sat next to you have a power? Well, the answer is yes. We all have our own unique power. We all have the ability to say yes or no to something or someone. We all have the ability to choose how to act towards each other and nature. What does power mean to you? We asked students from around the UK this question, and these are some of their responses. What is power?
It's like what Elsa has, because she's got eyes. And she uses it for helping her friends like Anna. What is power? Power is when somebody's in charge.
Making important decisions.
Helping other people.
Power is priority.
What is power?
Power is something that is really important to the world, like electricity. It runs on power.
What is power?
Power is happiness so everyone have a friend, and spreading happiness so everyone should have a friend, not be lonely.
What is power?
I think power is when, if somebody asks you to do something, you have the power to do it. Power is God. God is power.
What is power?
Power is when you have courage and you really want to do something and then you could do it.
What is power?
Power is when you're really strong and you have a strong and your love is really strong and you can share your power with poor people and they will love you and you will be as really good. Power is something that you have and you're strong, and if you share it with other people, everyone will be strong together and everyone will live a happy life.
What a super range of responses. Everything from being a superhero to spreading joy. In fact, at a primary school in Manchester, a group of students wanted to use their power and influence to spread happiness. The students used chalks to create images on their playgrounds, using words and pictures to spread joy to others in their school. It created such a buzz that they decided to take it one step further and had a kindness day. They gave out cards and positive messages and set up an appreciation station where other students could write a note to thank someone. Perhaps this is something that you could do in your school. Maybe you could start right now. Can you turn to this person sitting closest to you and tell them something that you appreciate about them? Can they tell you something back? How does that make you feel? Thank you for sharing those positive messages with those around you. Perhaps that's something you can continue for the rest of the day. Have you heard of Anishwar Kanchala? Anishwar is a boy from Warrington who decided he wanted to use his power to help the environment. He wrote a poem which he went on to perform on Britain's Got Talent, reaching an audience of millions. Here's a clip of him performing it in his back garden that he recorded especially for our youth summit.
Hello everyone, my name is Anishwar and I'm on a mission to save this planet. I believe we're not too old or not too young to make a difference to this world. All of you who are watching, I know, are very passionate about saving the planet, and this is my message to you all. My name is Anishwar and I'm 7 years old. And the beauty of the planet inspired me the most. All these advancements in technology and science have made a drastic change to the human lives. But is it just the human race we care about? Aren't there many more creatures to look out? The pangolins and the African rhino are being hunted for medicines you might know. I'm here today to talk to you on behalf of our planet. Yes, our only planet, which has inspired all of us to do our wondrous innovations. But it's sick due to toxic emissions. All these forests, woodlands and ponds were home for squirrels and birds making bonds. But all of that disappeared in a flick into huge buildings and factories. We must rethink. The camels straying across the desert, the peregrine falcons gliding across the prairies, the sea lions swimming gracefully in the oceans, and the thresher sharks feasting off the whipped fish. We have created incredible machines and amazing constructions. I'm sure if we all work together, we can make this a better place, not just for us, but for all of the animals, from the mighty blue whale to the tiny little ant.
Wow, wasn't Anishwar fantastic? Could you write a poem or draw a picture of something that you want to change? Maybe you could talk about it to your class, your year group, or even the whole school. We all have the power to make changes, whether that is something seemingly small, like picking up a piece of litter on the way home from school, or writing and performing a poem like Anishwar did. Each of these choices has a ripple effect, influencing how the people around us might then choose to behave or act. Our one small act might cause many, many others to follow suit, and together we can join our power together to create wonderful changes in this world. Power can be great. It can influence people and show a positive direction. It can demonstrate a behaviour that we want others to copy, like the examples we've seen. However, it is really important that we are careful with our power. So, how do we take care with our power? Speak to the person next to you. We need to think before we act. How will this make someone feel? Would it be okay if someone said or did this to me? Thinking carefully shows you care about your power. I'm going to show 2 examples, and after each one, I want you to tell your partner about how it would make you feel. For example, if you had fallen over and hurt yourself on the playground, and I came over to you to help you up and check you were okay, how would you feel? Or if you had fallen over and hurt yourself, and I came over and laughed at you and made a joke about it later that day, how would that make you feel? It demonstrates great strength to admit when you're wrong, to say sorry, to know when to seek help and get feedback, to speak up and share your ideas, to be curious, to listen to other people, and to use a growth mindset. We must always remember that we are never too young or too old to make a difference to our planet and the people around us. If you would like to discover more examples of how power has been used in positive ways, you can go to any of the recordings featured on our Transform Our World Youth Summit 2022.